Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I am super excited for this video because we are going to be doing basically a huge first impression slash swatch party of the new Oden's Eye Solmane 2 collection. Y'all are not ready. This collection is so beautiful. I was actually like freaking out when I opened the PR package and I couldn't show you guys yet, but I'm filming this in advance and I'm so excited for you guys to see all these products. We're just gonna go through, look at everything, do a bunch of swatches. I'll do a quick look using the eyeshadow palette and a blush and a highlight just to kind of get a little feel for everything, and we're just gonna have a good time. So everything from the collection is in this box here. You can see there is a lot going on. I will have all the details about this collection and when it launches in the description box, but if you are interested in purchasing anything, you can use my affiliate code AMYLOVES to save a little bit of money off. I believe it saves you 10% off. And then I also make a commission from it as well. So it's kind of a win-win for both of us, but just wanted to let you know that that code was available. Now let's go ahead and jump on in. Also, the very first product we have to talk about is the Solmane 2 eyeshadow palette. This looks stunning. So, I mean, packaging wise, just absolutely beautiful. And here is what it looks like on the inside. It is such a beautiful palette. There's so many pretty sparkly shades. There's kind of a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue, and a little bit of some warm tones as well. So it just looks so pretty. All right, so let's just go ahead and start swatching. So the first shade is called Soft Cloud, and it just looks like a pretty pigmented pastel blue that actually feels and looks so nice. We've got Mercury, which is kind of a shimmery, beautiful teal foiled shadow. We've got Neptune, which has some little stars imprinted in it, and that's a little bit more of like murky kind of blue. Next we have the shade Deep Space, which looks like such a beautiful blue to purple shifting shadow. It's a little bit more subtle, but hopefully you guys can see it a little bit. Super foil. We've got the shade Nebula, which is a very pigmented indigo. And then we have Meteor, which looks like such a pretty light, kind of like lavendery. Oh gosh, that's such a pretty purple. I know I haven't swatched everything yet, but I already know that purple is about to be on my eyelids. Okay, next we have a light pastel purple, which is called Dream. Again, it feels super pigmented and creamy. We've got a pinky kind of golden glittery looking shade, sparkly shade called Starry Sky. And then Galaxy, which is kind of like a light, kind of muted plummy purple. I feel like this is so pretty. The shade Hallucinations, which is kind of like a mid-tone foiled purple. We have Warm Light, which is such a pretty like bright kind of like, I don't even know, it's like a tangerine. Oh wait, I forgot. I got so distracted I didn't swatch the third shade. That's kind of like a tangerine bat shade. And then we have Sunlight, which looks like kind of like a really warm bronzy shade. That shade's actually so pretty. I mean, honestly, all of this is speaking to me the most, but so cute. All right, last but not least, we have the shade Solar, which is kind of like a kind of light coral. It looks kind of pastel. We have Eternal, which looks like a very like red bronze shade. And then lastly, we have the shade Black Hole, which, oh my goodness, that feels like such a creamy black. It's actually super nice. So there is the entire palette swatched out. I mean, I think it is such a cute color story. So pretty. I feel like there are definitely less duochromes in this palette compared to some other things that I've seen Oden's Eye do. I think this shade and this shade are the only duochromes, but they're pretty subtle. I mean, I feel like some of the other palettes from Oden's Eye have had multi-chromes, so that's just something to keep in mind. But I mean, color story is beautiful, swatches are beautiful, the packaging is stunning. So here's some quick up close swatches. I mean, it just looks so pretty. All right, so the next thing from the collection we have to talk about is the Solmane 2 gel liner. And this set I am so excited about. I'm so excited to play with, and I think it's just so cool. So again, packaging is super nice, but it just opens up and it is a stunning collection of eyeliners. Here's what all the shades look like. I'm not gonna go through and swatch them all right now, just because they're all still in their little plastic packaging. I need to go through and pull them all out, but I feel like they look stunning. Like this green right here, this light blue, this like purpley kind of mauve shade. I'm dropping things, goodness gracious. I feel like these all look so, so pretty. So I am excited about those. We'll definitely use one for the eye look. So next in the collection, we have 6 blushes and 6 highlighters. These all look so, so beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch every single one. So we're gonna start off with the highlighters, which are in this really beautiful purple packaging. So first we have the shade Pink Star. This one looks to be like a yellowy green with a little bit of a pink flip running through it. I mean, it looks super, super pretty. When I first saw these and started pulling them out, they reminded me a lot of the Bitter Lace Beauty highlighters. It's very similar vibes, but I think that these might be, just from touching that one alone, like a little bit more creamy. But I really, really like the shift there. I feel like a lot of these I'm gonna be using as inner corner highlights. Next, we have the shade Rose Sky. This one looks to have like a little bit more of like a greeny base and like a hot pink shift happening. I mean, it's really shifty. So hopefully you can kind of see what's happening there. Next we have the shade Lavender Dream. This one looks so stunning. Looks like this like silver, blue, purple moment happening. The pressing is just beautiful. So there's Lavender Dream. All right, next we have the shade Warm Sunshine. This looks like a little bit more of like that like white, gold, light yellow kind of shade. I feel like this has been done by many, many brands. But this one does have kind of a little bit of an interesting like orangey flip to it. I mean, I think it's pretty. I feel like of all the ones I've swatched so far, it seems to be the type of shade I would wear the most often. I mean, you can see it's a little bit more natural, doesn't have quite as much sparkle to it. All right, this next highlighter is called Moon Talk. Just looks super, super pretty. It has a greeny purple flip. This one just looks so pretty. It has like this like light like lavender base with this like electric green shift. I mean, that one's gorgeous. And then the last highlighter we have is called Azura Shine, which is kind of like a bluey shifting shade. I feel like you can see the shift really well in the mirror. It kind of, I guess I would say it has like a yellowy green base with a blue purple shift actually. I thought it was just blue at first, but I feel like I see a little bit of purple as well. And that one does look to be a bit more sparkly. Look how pretty that is. So those are all 6 of the highlighters from the collection. All right, now let's talk about the blushes, which have this really beautiful orange packaging. The very first shade here is called Warm Sun. Just looks like a really beautiful matte orange. I mean, like I said, it's just a beautiful kind of peachy orange, just super, super pretty. This one is a matte finish, but you'll see as we go through that the blushes have a few different finishes. Oh, this one is called Sienna Luster. I mean, look how beautiful that is. It's mostly a like glowy coppery orange with like a little like white speckle that just looks so pretty. I said white, but it's pulling a little bit more gold. It looks more white on camera, but I mean, I'll just kind of like swatch a little bit of it all together. Look at that blush. That is just everything. Like that is all the summer blush vibes. I think that might be the thing I'm most excited about. That blush right there is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put that one to the side because like feeling like I need to use that ASAP. All right, this is another stunning shade. This is called Peach Gleam. So it's kind of more of like a matte peachy blush with a like speckle of like gold shimmer through it. This one doesn't look so glowy. It just has like a little tiny bit going on, but I mean, again, so pretty. Now we have the shade Roseate Love. I feel like if you love a pink blush, this is our moment. It's like a glowy pink, like neutral shade with a soft pink highlight on the side. Like, oh my goodness. This is just I'm actually not okay. I'm not okay at all. Okay, putting that one to the side as well. Definitely need to use that ASAP. Okay, next we have the shade Sunset Clouds, which I dropped because they're actually really hard to get out of the packaging, and I had to repress it myself, so it is no longer beautiful, but it still works. I can still give you guys a swatch. It's very sad, but here is what that one looks like. It's a really nice kind of matte, just soft pinky shade. And then last but not least, we have the shade Orange Sunny, which is a little bit of a deeper orange blush. I feel like I'm gonna have to use this one with a light hand, but I mean, it looks so pretty. Like the tone is so interesting. It's definitely a very unique blush for me. So there's all 6 blushes in the collection. I'm honestly in love. And then lastly, I did want to mention that there's a little mirror as well, which is just normal on one side, and then on the other side, it is 3 times magnified. So that's really nice. I mean, it's a good size. It's super, super cute. Also, those are swatches of nearly the entire collection. If you'd like me to do a separate video focusing on all the gel eyeliners, maybe I could do that, or I could do like a reel or something on Instagram, just because I feel like that would be a lot for this video, just to go through and swatch every single little tiny one. But now let's go ahead and do a look. Alright y'all, so I already primed my eyes with the Gerard Cosmetics Eye Base in the shade Fair, and I think I'm going to start off with the lightest pastel blue Soft Cloud first. So I'm just picking up a little bit of that, and I'm going to go ahead and place it in the inner half of my crease. I feel like everything in the palette looks so beautiful, but the purples and blues are definitely grabbing my attention the most, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Just grabbing a little bit of that. I mean, it looks really nice. Just lightly blending upwards. I just love when pastels feel so creamy and so pigmented. So I wiped that brush off, and now I'm taking this light purple right here called Dream, and I'm gonna place that in the crease on the outer half. Okay, I did get a little bit of fallout on my lid, so maybe I should have tapped off my brush. Oh, I got a lot of fallout down here too. Didn't even notice that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out real quick. I feel like those 2 shades look really, really, really pretty together. Part of me is so tempted to just do like a really simple eye look. I'm taking a pencil brush, and I think I'm gonna go into the shade Deep Space now. And I'm just gonna line that on the outer half of my lower lash line. I'm still like debating, like, should I add more to the crease, or should I just follow my heart and do something really simple? I think I'm gonna follow my heart. And then you guys can let me know if you wanna see some more looks with this palette or this collection in general before it goes live. I think I'm gonna go into this purple Hallucinations now, and just gonna pop that on the inner half, kind of blending that into the blue. Now we're gonna go ahead and take that shade Meteor, that light purple. I mean, I told you guys from the beginning, I knew that was about to go all over my lid. I'm just gonna try and pick that up on a brush real quick and see what I can get out of it. Okay, I mean, I feel like these are definitely the type of shadows that work better with your finger. And this brush is not... It's not the move. Okay, I'm just gonna grab that with my finger and put that all over the lid. Oh my goodness. It's such a pretty like lavendery, silvery shade, and it's so sparkly. I feel like this would be so stunning for a really dramatic purple look as well. Or like using this on the inner corner, using this with some silvers and some like cool toned grays like from other palettes. I've got a lot of ideas in mind, but it just is such a pretty shade. I think just to do something a little bit different, I'm gonna take a flat eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna go into this deep purple Galaxy, and I'm just gonna line close to my lashes, not being super precise, but just adding in a little tiny bit of that color. This is always a really good way to line your eyes if you are kind of scared of eyeliner like I am, but you want to do something similar. I feel like this gets the job done. I did get a little bit of fallout that I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe away. And then I think we should try one of the fun highlighters for the inner corner. Should we do this shade, Lavender Dream? I feel like that is the vibe. All right, I'm actually gonna grab one of the little Oden's eye pencil brushes and just pick up a little bit of that. And let's pop that on the inner corner. Ooh, it is pretty. I feel like this looks a little bit all over the place, but at the same time, it's like very cute. Might even bring that up into my crease right here just a little bit, just because it looks so pretty. I can't with all the sparkles. I told you all, those are all gonna be such pretty inner corner shades. For this look, let's go into one of the eyeliners. I was trying to decide between the light blue and the light purple, but I think I'm gonna do this light blue because it reminds me of one of my favorite shades that ColourPop used to sell. I don't know why I can't even remember what it's called right now, but I wanna see if it's similar. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like an iconic pastel blue from ColourPop. So it's nice, it does have a little sharpener component in the bottom. And then let's see, there's what it looks like. See how pigmented it is. I feel like that's doing a pretty decent job. That looks super, super cute. All right, real quick, I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of Supernatural mascara from Milk Cosmetics. I'm honestly so torn on the cheeks because my heart really wants to use the pink blush, but also that glowy peachy blush looked so stunning. I don't even know. I feel like I'm gonna go for the pink because I think that it matches my eye look and everything a little bit more, but both of them are just so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that shade Rosette Love. Can't even handle it. Just gonna pick up a little bit and throw that on. Oh, that is so pretty. It's definitely kind of like more of like a light pink moment. Honestly, I feel like that looks like blush and highlight in one because it's just so glowy. But I am gonna go ahead and try out a highlighter as well. So I'm gonna use the shade that I said was like the most natural one that I thought maybe I would reach for more of that warm sunshine color. So just grabbing that on a bit more of like a fluffy highlighting brush and throwing that on top. You know, just adding a bit more of like a peachiness to it. Just go ahead and throw some on the nose. It's definitely really cute. But if I had to pick anything that I'm like the most excited about, it would be the glowy blushes. They are just chef's kiss. I keep this pretty soft and easy. I'm gonna finish with the Tower 28 Chill Lip Gloss. It's just a clear gloss, but it looks super pretty. All right, y'all, so that is the entire new collection from Oden's Eye. I love how the look turned out. I can't wait to play with everything more. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, if there's any specific videos you want to see with this collection, more looks with the palette, just seeing the blushes or the eyeliners or anything, feel free to leave your feedback down below. I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.